All right. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad to be able to join you guys today to teach you a little bit about chemistry. I don't even know if you know what chemistry is. Do you guys are learning? Are you guys learning about the environment in school? Are you learning about mixing colors, maybe? Okay, so we'll try to see. I want to talk to you a little bit about a very unique career that a lot of my students are pursuing. It's a career that's great for girls. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. Feel free to ask any questions, and then we will make a product, a lip gloss together today. So if you have any questions, feel free to just raise your hand and stop me at any time. Okay? Is that good? You guys can give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me well? Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about myself. Let me see if I can see you. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about myself. So I got very interested in sciences when I was about 7, 8 years old. I was going to a pharmacy with my mom, and when I'm from Europe. I'm from Hungary, from a very far away country. Pharmacies are white. Inside, pharmacies have to wear white lab coats, and they do make a lot of products like shampoos and face creams and if someone has maybe hurt their wrist, they make a lot of creams in the pharmacy for those purposes. Or if someone is sick, they would take a liquid medication. They make a lot of those things in the pharmacy. So the pharmacies smell really good. You can smell. It doesn't smell like medication. It smells like plants and extracts. So it's really good. And I was telling my mom, I want to be a pharmacist. I want to work in an environment that's something like this. So I was really interested in pharmacy from when, I was 7 years old. And I did become a pharmacist. I went to pharmacy school. And when I was in pharmacy school, I realized that you could do so much more than just being a pharmacist in a retail pharmacy or in a hospital. I was very interested in mixing things together and see how they work and what they come out to be and what they can do. So I was interested in more of this research side of things on trying to figure how things work, how to make them better. So I decided to stay in school for a little bit longer. Um, I got my doctorate degree. I have a PhD title. And so then I came to the United States and I got this job. So I work at a university. Universities are schools for older kids. So you guys are in fourth to eighth grade, I believe. So then you would go to, high school, or you would go to, yes, you would go to high school and then you would go to maybe college. So I work at a college. Basically, I'm a professor, so I teach students about how you make hand soap or a shampoo or a lipstick or a lip gloss. We also do a lot of things in the lab. I will show you some cool pictures today. I'm also directing a program, so where we teach students how to become cosmetic chemists. So I will show you what cosmetic chemistry means. I also wanted to mention a little bit more about me. I have two kids. I have a 4-year-old daughter and a 6-year-old son. So one of them is gonna be first grade, and my daughter's gonna be, well, still like preschool. But so I do have two kids, and we are mixing a bunch of stuff at home: hand soap, shower jellies, having fun, doing something like what you guys will be doing today. And if I'm not in school working, I love being with my kids. I love baking. We have a lot of nice metro parks. There are parks with, yes, with playgrounds, but also you can walk in the forest. So we like taking walks, and we like crafting with the kids. My kids love cutting and sticking stuff and creating something from paper and lollipop sticks and painting it and coloring it in any other way. So we do a lot of those when I am not in school. So that's about me, how I got where I am. And I wanted to talk to you about cosmetology versus cosmetic science. So a lot of times people think that these two things are pretty much the same. But I wanted to explain to you that a lot of people become hairstylists. So I'm sure you've had your hair cut before, or there are people who would do makeup on people. There are aestheticians who do facial treatments, who would put creams on your face and relax. There are nail technicians who would paint nails. So this is what cosmetologists typically do. They do work with beauty products, cosmetic products, but they basically take those products and apply those to customers. So when you go to your hairstylist or if you go get a haircut, they might wash your hair with a shampoo. Cosmetologist or hairstylist is not making those products. They're buying the products so they can use it on you. To become a cosmetologist, you don't go to a college. That's shorter. You can get a license, as we call it, in about a year and a half. On the other side, what I'm teaching in school is students about cosmetic chemistry. So our students are going to be the people who make all of those products. So our students learn how to make a shampoo. Yes, of course they use shampoo at home, but they are the ones who are making all of these products. So I just wanted to point out that cosmetology and cosmetic science might sound very similar, but they are completely different fields, and what people do in these sorts of fields and what they do on a daily basis. So we have this very interesting degree here at the University of Toledo. I'm located. I'm 1 hour ahead of you guys. It's 12:15 here. I think at your side it's 11:15, so I'm a little bit farther away from you. But here in Toledo, in Ohio, the state of Ohio, we have a pretty cool program, which is a 4-year college degree. And we are the only one in the United States who teach this program, so that makes us very unique. And so I will show you what we teach. I have a lot of pictures. I figured I was going to use a lot of pictures to make it easier for you to visualize. We teach a lot of sciences to students. So as you will go through your elementary school, if you like experimenting and mixing things and understanding how plants work and why your tooth is falling out or why your hair is growing so long. These are all what we call sciences. So if you like doing sciences, that's great. You can do a lot with sciences when you grow up. There are a lot of jobs you can do if you study science. I don't know if you guys like art. So basically painting and coloring and mixing colors, making a lipstick or making a nail polish or making other products that people would use. Can you see my slides? I just got a message that my slides are not showing. And I wonder why that is. Give me 1 second. Can you guys see my slides? Can you give me a thumbs up if you see? Great. Oh. It is strange that it's okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. Why is this doing it? Bear with me for 1 second. Oh, it's copying exactly. So I think you should see it now in bigger than what it was before. Okay. So what I was saying, if you like mixing colors, making lipstick, painting at home and figuring out what happens if I mix red and blue. Um, that's also a huge part of making your shampoo. Your shampoo needs to look pretty. Your hand soap needs to smell good, right? So there's some art that our students learn, and there's also the business part. Companies who are selling these shampoos and lipsticks, they would like to make money. So our students also have to learn a little bit about business and how these big companies work. And I will, like I said, I will have pictures to show you how we do this and what kind of things our students do. So what our students learn about when they come to the University of Toledo to learn about cosmetics and to do this degree, basically we learn about everything that you guys can probably find in your bathroom. So if you go to your bathroom, I'm sure you wash your hands before you eat. Um, I'm sure you wash your hair every once in a while. Maybe a couple times a week. I'm sure that you brush your teeth, right? That's very important to brush your teeth. So all those products, and then I'm sure your mom and dad are using more products. Maybe your dad's shaving his face. So those products are also ones we talk about. I don't know if you've used mouthwash before. That's something that you have to rinse in your mouth and then spit it out. Also, I'm sure that you are using sunscreen when you go outside. So these are baby products. So when you were a baby, we had special creams that we put on your body and special shampoos that we would use on babies. We had baby oils to clean you. So those are also products that our students learn about and they learn how to make it. And then also all sorts of makeup products are also, you know, topics that students learn about. So our students learn how to make lipstick, how to make a eyeshadow, blush that people put on the cheekbones. Today you will actually make your own lip gloss that you can put on your lips, and it's gonna make it shiny and pretty. So you will experience a little bit of this. So I'm not going to spend a lot of information here. It's mainly for teachers, I think, to understand what I really want to show you here. At least you can see the science. Students learn a lot of different things when they come to the University of Toledo. They spend some time in the classroom, like where you are right now, just listening to teachers. We also go to labs and we mix things and test things and see what happens if we mix them one way or if we mix them another way. They also do some arty stuff, like I said. So it's a lot of different things that the students learn. And I just wanted to stop here for a second and wanted you, I don't know if you ever thought about what goes into your shampoo. And I see that I missing the photos. So in a bottle of shampoo that you use, when you wash your hair, there are a lot of things in that shampoo that makes it foam. So we have special yellowish liquids, typically, that will make your shampoo foam really nice when you put it on your hair and start moving it around. That's gonna make it sud and remove the dirt from your hair. So we do need these cleansing agents. Um, in your shampoo. We also need some hair conditioners. So your hair is gonna be nice and shiny and it's easy to comb through. So those are some other liquids that go into your shampoo. I'm sure you like your shampoo and it smells great and make your hair smell great. So we also have fragrances in these products. And then we have a lot of water in shampoos to make them the right consistency. So it's not too thick, it's not like Play-Doh, but it's also not like water because you wouldn't be able to put it in your hair. It would probably run down into your eyes. So it just has to be the right product. And so water helps with that. And then I also said we have preservatives, so we have to make sure that no bad bacteria or viruses or molds are growing in the shampoo. So we just have to make sure that it's all safe for everybody to use and keep it open in the bathroom. And then we might have some extra ingredients. I don't know if you like colored shampoos or white shampoos or sparkly. I've seen sparkly shampoos before. So there might be some other things, but you can see that in your bottle of shampoo there are a lot of different things that just make the product condition your hair so it's easy to comb through. You need something that makes it foam, you need something that makes it smell good, you need something that makes it safe. So we have a lot of different things. And so that's what our students learn about. What do you need when you want to make a shampoo? And then how do you make a shampoo that's good for kids' hair? How do you make one that's good for really curly hair? How do you make one that's good for somebody who has maybe gray hair or someone who, let's say, have colored hair? So there are some people who would color their hair to go from, let's say, brown to blonde or blonde to red. So there are so many different shampoos in stores. So our students learn how do you make one that's good for kids, but how do you make one that's good for somebody with a completely different hair? So I just wanted to bring up this example for you so you can see that these are the sorts of things that you learn in school. And this is science. It's also hands-on experience. It's also some art because we have to make the shampoo look good. And I also wanted to show you how shampoos work. So on this left side, you see this brown spot on hair. So this brown spot is dirt. That's dirt that goes onto your hair when you go out to the playground and you start throwing stuff around, or you just slide down, or someone's throwing sand at you, or you just, it's really hot outside and you sweat, or if you use anything on your hair. During the day, you go to the swimming pool. There is stuff that sort of sticks to your hair a little bit. So let's assume that this brown thing on the hair is dirt. And dirt is fine, but if you don't remove dirt from your hair, it's just gonna make your scalp itchy after a while, and it's gonna make your hair not be shiny anymore. So you want to wash your hair, right? Once or twice a week to remove that brown stuff, which you don't see as brown on your hair, but in my picture it's brown. So you want to remove that. Now, if you wash your hair with water, do you think that's gonna work? If you just put your hair underwater and you wash it off with water, that brown stuff is not gonna come off. You need to have something that takes that brown stuff off so that the something will be your shampoo. Your shampoo will be these little guys here. These you see these, it almost like looks like a lollipop, doesn't it? It looks like a lollipop that's on a stick. So let's call it the lollipop. So we have a bunch of lollipops in a bottle of shampoo. And so when you put it on your palm, you make it, you pop it a little bit, then you put it on your hair. Lollipop molecules, as you can see, they stick to this dirt, and then they will kind of stick to the dirt in a way that they can remove the dirt from your hair. So they can just stick to this brown dirty molecule, and then the water is gonna remove it from your hair, so your hair becomes squeaky clean. You see down here that there is no more brown stuff on the hair, so the hair is nice and clean, smells great, ready for some playground time again. And so that's basically how your shampoo removes dirt from your hair. It's also pretty much how hand soaps take off dirt from your hands. Work very similarly. So in hand soaps, you also have these lollipop-like molecules that will help you get rid of all the dirt on your hand. So what we can do in a lab, and this is some of our pictures. So we can make these shampoos or hand soaps foam, and we can measure how much foam is being created from a kid's shampoo versus an adult shampoo. People like shampoo when it foams. Um, so we can measure, is our shampoo making enough foam when we mix it with water? If it doesn't make enough foam, it can still clean hair very well, but people believe that if you don't have enough foam, then you don't have a good cleansing. So we can change the formula to make it foam better, let's say. So we can do some tests on the shampoo to see when is it perfect. We can also, this is a very cool instrument. So this instrument is this arm here, and this arm can move up and down. So I press a button, and then this arm can go from the top down to the bottom, and then it can go back up. So it can do this up and down movement. And I don't know if you see, but right here, there is a comb, a brush attached to the arm. So basically, it's almost like if you took a comb and it can comb the hair from the top to the bottom. And then this is a hair tress. So obviously you see that it's not somebody's hair. It could be that someone just got a haircut who had really long hair, and we just buy these pieces of hair from store. And so what we can do, we can hang up the hair here, and then we can comb the hair. And this is a very smart instrument. So this instrument can tell us how easy was it to comb the hair, and then we can, let's say, shampoo it, dry the hair, and comb it again. So we can see if the shampoo is helping with, how easy it is for you to comb the hair. So this is an instrument that we have in our lab, and this is something that people who make shampoos also use it just to test the shampoos. It's not enough to make a product. We typically have to test it. So these are some various ways how we can test products. I also wanted to show you some other things our students learn. Toothpaste is one of my favorite examples. So if you think of your toothpaste tonight when you go home and brush your tooth or teeth, so when you take the cap off, if you just take the cap off of a toothpaste and you move it upside down, it's not gonna go anywhere, right? You have to squeeze your lipstick or your toothpaste tube to make the toothpaste come out. So that's really interesting that your toothpaste doesn't want to go anywhere. It's sitting in the tube and it doesn't want to go. Once you start squeezing the bottle, it starts coming out. And then once you stop squeezing, it stops coming, right? You kind of control how much toothpaste you want to use. When I was a kid, I loved brushing my teeth because I loved bubblegum toothpaste. I just loved what it tasted like in my mouth. And then another interesting part is when you put the toothpaste into your mouth, what happens? It starts foaming, right? That is so cool. So we need real scientists who make a toothpaste. It's not easy to make a toothpaste that's gonna make your mouth smell good, that's gonna clean your teeth. You don't want to have cavities, right? If you guys like candies and chocolate and chips, those are not necessarily good things for your teeth. So you just gotta make sure you brush it well. And so toothpaste is really not easy to make. And that's something that, again, our students would learn how to make. And then other example I wanted to bring here is hand soap and hand sanitizer. So I'm sure you know that we have to be very precautious. You guys are in a mask, so we have to wear a face mask when we go to public because of the coronavirus. I'm sure you've heard about the coronavirus, that it's making people very sick very easily, unfortunately. So what you gotta do is you have to wash your hands before you touch, after touching surfaces, before you eat, and things like that. So guess what? We teach students how to make hand soap. And I'm sure you've used hand sanitizer before, getting off the bus, getting into school, sitting down. If you don't have soap and you can't wash your hands right away, you can use a hand sanitizer. It's typically a gel. I have one right here. It's typically a gel, so you would just pump it, put it on your hands, and then rub it. And it also makes the germs go away from your hands. So we also teach students how to make hand sanitizer. So if you are interested in making products that you use at home, Cosmetic Science is a really good place for you to be. You could make a lot of different things. You could make products for your lips. You could make products for your hair, for washing your hands, for putting something on your face. Or let's say you're at the playground and you fall. Then you have a scratch on your knee. Yes, you put a Band-Aid on it, but typically sometimes you need Neosporin, you need a lotion on it to make it heal, keep it clean. So we also make products, and we also teach students how to make products if you have a scratch, a mosquito bite that's really itchy. Um, or I also have students who make shampoos for dogs, for puppies and kitties. So you can also work in a place where you can make products for pets and keep them smelling good and squeaky clean. So cosmetic scientists can really make a lot of different types of things that people use in their everyday lives. I just wanted to show you some more pictures of what we sometimes do in the lab. So we make lipsticks and then we break them to see how hard they are. So we can use this instrument that it has a needle that will basically go into your lipstick and then measure how hard your lipstick was. We can also measure in this middle picture, we can measure how good a skin cream, let's say a hand cream is. Is it really moisturizing your hair? Is it making your or hands? Is it making your hands super soft and smooth? So with this instrument, it looks like it's honestly feels like a big pen, a big marker that we put on your skin. It doesn't hurt, doesn't pinch you, doesn't, it's just if you put a pen on your skin, then we keep it there and it magically tells us if your skin is getting smoother and hydrated. And then in this last picture, this is how we test sunscreens in the lab. So we put the sunscreen on this plate here, and then we would expose it. This is our sun in the lab. Inside the building, you don't see the sun. And we really use sunscreens so that you don't get a sunburn, and then you don't have more any birthmarks on your skin that become bigger or look bad. So we have this artificial made up sun in the lab that we use to test sunscreen. So this is another way how we can make sure that sunscreens are actually working when you put them on your skin. And I also wanted to show you some other pictures, what students make in our lab. So here we're making the lipstick. Making lipstick is pretty cool. That's one of my favorite products to make. It's a really long process, but in my opinion, it's really nice. And it's a little bit similar to making candles. I don't know if you've ever made candles, but it's a little bit similar to that. We also make foundations. So these are products people put on their face to just have an even skin color. So if they have darker spots on the face, then foundations are going to give you a nice even color on the face and can hide some problems that sometimes people have on the face. Sometimes people have a pimple, a red spot that they don't want to show. So we can hide those spots with foundations. I don't think we see what the student is making here. I think she was making a cream. You see this beautiful pharmacy seal on the shoulder. So guess what? Our students get a white coat from the school, and there is this beautiful patch or seal on the shoulder of the white coat, which shows that they are studying a type of pharmacy. So cosmetic science is kind of a type of pharmacy. Here in this last picture, we were making a mouthwash. And so we made this mouthwash greenish blue. You could make it purple, yellow, orange, whatever color you want. And then some more colors. We made some very pretty eyeshadows that we can put on the eyelids to look prettier. This was a very nice aftershave cream. So people would put this on their skin after they shave, let their face. We also made some other, this was a body butter. That's a really good moisturizer for your legs and for your hands. Sometimes when it's winter time, my kids' skin becomes very dry and it itches. So then we would moisturize it a lot. We would put this lotion on their legs after they take a bath. So we made something very similar that would really just, if you have itchy, dry skin, then putting this lotion on your skin would really help with the itching. And then finally, out here, you just see a bunch of ingredients. I was telling you what's in a shampoo, remember? Something that makes it foam, something that makes your hair shiny, and then we have a bunch of water, and then something that makes it smell good, something that makes it safe. So we have all those ingredients in these beakers, in these glass bottles, and our students were making a shampoo. So this is sort of at the beginning of the process when they have to put the ingredients in bottles and then we have to mix them in the right order. Making products is a little bit like cooking or baking, honestly. So I also wanted to show you, so what can you do? Let's say you're very interested in sciences. You like learning about how things work, what happens if you mix things, or you are really interested in knowing or testing, how shampoo foams, or combing the hair to see if a shampoo really works well. So if you're interested, like I said, there's a lot of things you can do with sciences. So if you guys are interested in science, that's awesome. There are a lot of things you can do when you grow up if you're interested in sciences. So what our students are doing, they are making products. Like I said, these are not my students. These are just people doing similar things to my students. But this person here is mixing a lotion. See that she's mixing it down here, and she has a white coat. She also has some hair protection here, so her hair is not in the product. So a lot of our students do that. There are also people who test. So this guy here is gonna break this lipstick and see how hard that lipstick is. So there is another way. This is another way how to test. Not just lipsticks, we have to test sunscreens, baby powders, all sorts of shampoos and creams, hand sanitizer. These two people here these are some hair pieces, hair tresses. They're either looking at the color or they are looking at how straight the hair is or how soft the hair feels after washing it. So they are testing how good your hair becomes once you shampoo it or condition it or put some other products on your hair. So those people are testing the hair. Down here, you see this guy and this woman sitting next to him. So what they're doing, they're actually trying to sell products. So we have a lot of students who work in labs. So they would work, in a white coat with some hair protection in labs. But there are also students who work in offices, have some very nice offices. As you can tell, I'm sitting in an office. I'm not in a lab. I have a lab attached to my office, but I'm sitting in an office. So we have a lot of people who work in offices. Not everybody likes to work in labs. So there are options when students can work in an office. This lady is also working in an office here. She makes sure that the company is not doing anything silly, anything against the law. So they're doing the right things for the company when selling products, when marketing products, and things like that. So with a STEM degree, with a degree in cosmetic science, you can do a lot of different things, which I think is really good that you know, there are a lot of things you can choose from when it comes to being an adult. Sometimes it's hard to make to figure out what we want to do, and it's just good when you have a lot of options to choose from. And I think that brings me to the end of my presentation. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to see you guys again on my main screen. Yes, I do. I see I see more kids now. Hi, guys. So does anyone have any questions? I see that you have your red baggie in front of you. So next time you guys go home, play with your toothpaste. See how you can squeeze it without squeezing. If you squeeze it, it comes out of the tube. Do you guys brush your teeth, right? Say thumbs up if you do. Good job. You don't want to have brown spots on your teeth. That hurt. You don't want to have that. So great. Yes, play at home. Do you guys help your mom or dad bake cookies or make food in the kitchen. I see some knots. That's awesome. That's a great way to learn about how things mix and how things don't mix and how to do the right, how to make the right cookie, right? Um, so Christina, does anyone have any questions, or do you want me to move on to the hands-on? Do you need a break? Do you guys need a break, go to the restroom or anything like that? I see no. Um, so can one of you take the stuff out of the red bag? Can you show me what's in your red bag in front of you? You can all do that. Can you tell me what's there's one bottle. That's awesome. There's a second bottle. Yay. And there's one more. What is that? That the small little thing. Oh, that's what you're gonna put your lip gloss into. Awesome. So you have two containers. Do you see guys anything that looks like gold? Something that's very sparkly. So in one of your bottles, I think you have something that's clean. It's a clear liquid, right? And in another one, you have an oil. I'm wondering. So you have that little plastic tube. You have two of those. Are those empty, both of them, or does one of them have a sparkly gold color? So that's what's that? Can someone tell me what you see in that bottle? It's the. Are you guys saying it's the base? Okay. That looks like a very sticky stuff. It almost looks like honey, but it's not yellow like honey. But it moves very slowly if you flip the bottle. Okay. So what we are gonna need, and I don't have anything with me. I'm not gonna make it with you guys, but I can tell you what you need to do, okay? So do you have a little cup? I think there was a little cup sitting on your table, right? Yay. And what's in there? What's that red? Is that like a lollipop stick? Awesome. So you're gonna need that. You have two big bottles. So you're gonna need one of the bottles. One of the bottles has like an oil that is more of a liquid. You need to scoop out. You need to scoop both of those into that mixing container. So you have that mixing container that has the red lollipop stick, and you have to pour both of your bottles into that container. Yes, you can either twist off the cap completely, something like this. You can twist it off, or you could try to just open it up. I think it's if you squeeze it pops up, or if you press on it, it pops up. Yeah, try to squeeze out all of it. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Because that's gonna be your lip gloss. You don't want to waste any of it. So you have to pour both of your big bottles into that same little container, and we're gonna mix them together. I think you want to twist off the cap and use your lollipop stick and kind of try to scoop it out, scrape it out as best as you can. I see the two girls in the first row doing an awesome job. And I just don't see the other one in the back, but I think everybody's doing great. Yes, try to scoop it out as best as you can. So it should be really sticky stuff. It looks like it almost is like honey. It's just not yellow as honey. Take your time, try to scoop out as much as you can. I think you really have to like really go into the jar. It's okay if it gets on your hands. You can wash your hands afterwards. This stuff is not gonna make you itch or anything like that. So it's okay. gets on your fingers. You guys are doing great as far as I can tell. So that, let me tell you what's doing what in your lip gloss. Have you guys ever used lip gloss before? Do you know what a lip gloss is? I see some girls saying yes. Lip gloss is gonna make your lips super nice and shiny. And I think we also have some colors that we can give you, so you can actually make it colored. And it's just gonna make your lips hydrated at the same time. So it's gonna make sure that you don't have chapped lips. So that sticky stuff that I keep saying that is almost like honey, it just doesn't have honey color, is gonna be the one that makes sure that the lip gloss is staying with your lips. It's gonna be the sticky stuff that really makes it a lip gloss. And the other oil, and I see that Christina is walking around with the color. That is so exciting that you guys are having the color. So mix everything together in your container until it looks very nice and smooth. Yeah, keep scraping it out. If you feel like you still have stuff in your bottle, we have a lot of time, so make sure you don't waste any of that. Keep scraping it as best as you can. That's a good idea to use the cap to get it off from the lollipop stick. You guys are doing it awesome. I'm very proud of you. How you're doing this by yourself. So the color is gonna make your lips look a little bit pink. And then I'm wondering if in the kit, as I was checking the kit, I think there was also vanilla flavoring oil. Did that come with the kit, Christina? You can also give them a drop or two of that vanilla flavor. Okay. Yes. And that's just gonna make it taste a little bit good or a little bit better. Without vanilla flavor, it wouldn't taste anything really. And with the vanilla flavor, it's gonna taste like vanilla a little bit. Great. Okay, so you just need to mix everything together until it looks nice and pink. And it should smell really good. It should smell a little bit like vanilla if you got that vanilla drop in it. Does it look great? I see you stopped mixing it. Does it look great? Do you like the color? I see some smiles. She says yes. Okay, that's great. So now comes the messy part. Somehow we have to get it from the container into your applicator. So Christina, I saw that you showed me a picture yesterday of a gold pigment. Do they also have that? Do you want them to use that gold mica pigment? Oh yes. So they don't need a lot. They just need a little sprinkle. If they want it to, it's just really gonna make it sparkly. So you guys are gonna get some glitter. If you don't want the glitter, just say no. But it's really gonna just make it nice glittery on your lips. Who doesn't like glitters, right? That looks great. Thank you so much for all the assistance and giving components to the students. Just keep mixing it. You guys are doing great. All of your lip glosses look great from where I'm standing or sitting, actually. That's great. So pretty much we have made a lip gloss from scratch, right? You mixed your 2 bottles, then you got some vanilla flavor, then you got your pink color, then you got your sparkle. So you mixed 5 different things together. So what else was in your red bag? Did you have a lip gloss container? That's right. So can you twist off the cap of the lip gloss container? So somehow we would need to put that lip gloss that you just mixed from the big mixing bowl into your tiny little lip gloss container. And I think there were some syringes in the original bag that came. So the instructions on the company's website say that if you take the inside of the syringe out, you can actually fill the lip gloss into the syringe. So you could actually separate the syringe, try to pull the syringe apart. Or you could try to suck it up. I see the girl in the front with the black t-shirt trying to suck it up. You could also try to do that. It's just really sticky stuff. So I see you have some in your syringe. So you guys just have to be very patient right now and just try to fill your lip gloss into the container. This is where my students get annoyed and they don't like lip glosses anymore because it's just sticky stuff. But this is the last step that you need to do, just to get it from the mixing bowl into your lip gloss container. You just have to, when you pull the syringe, you have to pull the syringe very slowly so you can actually suck up the product. Thank you so much for the assistance, for helping the students. This is really a sticky step. Awesome. You could always try to use your spatula to try to scoop it into the lip gloss container, or you could separate your. I'm gonna try to have a syringe here. I don't think I do. To show you that you can always separate syringes and fill them from the back part. But I think what you guys are doing works really well. It just takes some time, but we have all the time to fill it up into your container. So keep up the good work. So I see someone in the back trying to just pour it into the container. That works too. Anything you can figure out how to get your lip gloss from the mixing bowl into the container, gonna work for us. You guys can also help each other if you want, but I see that you have assistants and there are some teachers helping you. And so once you will be done, you will go and wash your hands. In the meantime, you can wipe it off with the paper towel if you need to wipe your hands, or if you're at home doing the same thing, You could use a paper towel just to wipe off your hands a little bit. You don't have to go and keep washing it right now because it's gonna get sticky. This is what lip glosses are. They are sticky stuff. So just try to get as much of that lip gloss into your container as you can. And like I said, try to be slow. When you're pulling it up into your syringe, to be slow. But I see that it's happening, so you guys are doing amazing. Are you scared of syringes? My kids hate syringes. They don't like getting shot, so even the look of the syringe scares them. You guys are doing great. Was it fun? Is it fun making a lip gloss? Did you guys have fun? I know you're not done yet. I hope you enjoyed.
Are y'all having fun? Yes.
Thank you for the feedback. I wish I was there with you guys and I could help you in person. It would be a lot of flying for me to get to where you are. I don't even think I can drive there very quickly. I think it would be easier for me to fly. And then if you have anything left in your mixing bowl, you can use your pinky. You can put it on your lips just to see what it feels like, what it tastes like. So you can always use a little bit of your lip. Obviously, if you have a mask, might not be the best. It might stick to your mask on the inside, but you can just use your pinky and put a little bit on your lips to see if you like it. All right. Well, thank you for trying. Do you like it? Does it feel like a lip gloss? Great. Oh, hi. Oh, that looks so pretty. I love it. You did a great job. I was watching you. Thank you so much. I hope you had fun. Great. That product turned out great. I love it. Can I see yours too? Right here. Awesome. Can you lift it up to your face? Great. I see it now. Good job.
Who's next? Are you ready? Yeah.
You're still working on it? Are you still working on it?
Sadie. You're going to start? Okay. Take it off.
Oh, look at that. That looks very pretty. Good job. I was watching you too. Do you like it?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I hope you had fun. Oh, hi. I didn't even see you. You were outside the camera. Hello. Can I see yours? Looks very nice. Did you put it on your lips? Not yet. You can try that. Thank you so much. Okay. And I see somebody dancing in the back, right? So this is one of the most, I guess, the stickiest products that we ever make in the lab. So my students really like mixing it. It just takes a little while to fill this in the container. So you guys are being very patient. I really applaud you for being so patient. And so, like I said, if you guys like sciences, just keep enjoying sciences in school, okay? And then this could take you really to great places. When you grow up, you can do some really cool stuff. I do have students who studied here and now they're making lip glosses, for example, that you can buy at stores. So that's really cool that you can make products that people are gonna use. Or like I said, I have students who make shampoos for puppies and kitties. We also make some teach students how to make medications, like shampoos if you have really itchy scalp. How to make shampoos for that, or if you have an injury on your leg, a real scratch. So once you're done with mixing it and putting it in your lip gloss container, we're pretty much done for the day. So I hope I'm not gonna log out. I'm just saying I hope you enjoyed what I was talking about. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned a little bit. I also hope you had fun making your lip gloss. Hi. How is yours? Do you like it? It looks very nice and shiny on your lips. I love it. Great job with making it.
Guys, let's all get together and then let's wait down to Miss Gabriela. Thank you so much, Miss Gabriela. On top of the heart, thank you. Yeah. Let's say thank you so much. Thank you so much. Say thank
Thank you so much. And I'll be back tomorrow, guys. You come back tomorrow, okay? I will bring some really cool students with me who will tell you more about why they like what they do and what they do on a daily basis and things like that. And we'll make something else tomorrow, okay? So I'll be seeing you tomorrow and play with the toothpaste at night when you brush, okay? Bye now.
Okay. Bye. Thank you. Yeah.